Hello Leo, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I will be doing a general read for you, not a personal. As usual, take what's for you, leave the rest. Timeless. I'm going to start off with the oracles, a wisdom of the oracle for you. 1, 2, 3 cards, whatever pops out. Let's start right off with that. Ooh, here we go. Alrighty, here we have not for you, the number 6. This is kind of a renewal because it's a 6. I feel like self-renewal, starting fresh. I don't know necessarily starting over. Kind of feels like maybe starting a new path, a new adventure. I think that's it. Nothing else is coming out. So we will read from the book real quick for you guys to clarify this card and what it may be saying, because it could be different for each of you. So I'm going to read so that you can see if you have any takeaways from the passage. All right, not for you. Essential meanings: a clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. The oracle's message: there are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what is for your highest good. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. Your relationship message: some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation, or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. That could be that feeling of starting new. Prosperity: you can strategize and project and systemize and invest all your time and energy, but sometimes your best laid plans seem to go awry in spite of it all. Keep in mind that no effort is wasted. Fail fast and learn from defeat, then keep going. You will eventually succeed. Like I was feeling, it's like I didn't feel like a total, it just might be like, okay, take a minute to step back from your situation, reevaluate what direction you're going in, and because if something keeps failing, if something you're not getting out of a situation what you want, and you just keep trying, it might be because that situation isn't meant for you, at least not right now, whether it comes to relationships or business ventures, decisions that you make. You might need to curve another direction, come back, step away from it, rethink everything, relax a little bit, don't get so stressed about it, and approach it in a new way, because it may be that's not the way to go about it to get what you want. You need to go down a different path, because it could be a learning experience as well. It could be something that you have to learn about it, so that later on, say it's about a business venture or something about money, maybe now's not the time for what it is you're going for on that path. You might need to take a different path to get there in the long run, because you need to know this, because later on you might need that knowledge to keep yourself afloat or to make things better. Relationship wise, same thing. Maybe whoever it is that you are wanting isn't ready for you. they wouldn't be a good fit right now. That doesn't mean they won't ever be a good fit. You know what I mean? Like maybe they need to mature, maybe they need to go through some things as well, or maybe you need to go through some other things so that maybe you both do, so that once you meet later on, you can connect better. You both have experience, have experienced some things that let you understand each other better. You just never know. All right, let's get into your read. Let's see. We're going to take these cards. I went to grab for a deck, but the other one's caught my eye. All right, Leo. What do we have for Leo? I'm going to take that one because it tried to hop out. And we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse here. This kind of don't take things that aren't going your way as failure. That's what it feels like with the energy of this card. It's being in the reverse. Don't give up. I feel like just don't give up. Don't go aloof. Don't act like love isn't for you. Even if 2 or 3, 4 connections don't work. It's maybe just they're not meant for you and won't make you the happiest, and something else needs to come in here. I feel like someone's wanting to just give up on whatever it is. Relationships, a job maybe. It could be things have happened to get you to the point where you just want to give up on it. Not on life, hopefully not. Please don't. But I feel like more like give up on maybe a person or a situation, or even pursuing your happiness because things seem to go wrong whenever you try. What else for Leo? We have the 8 of Swords in the reverse here. The 8 of Swords is about self-imposed restrictions. You keeping yourself from doing something or going specific way, or feeling like you can't do something, like there's obstacles that really aren't there, but you make them a problem so that you cannot, and you're like, that I can't do it because of that. You know what I'm saying? In other decks, it is a woman with a blindfold on with the swords around her, and she can't tell that she's got one foot in a puddle of water, so she's thinking that she can't, well, I can't swim, so I can't go any further or I'll drown, and here it's only a puddle, but she can't see that because she's got the blindfold on. It's about lifting that blindfold and being able to see your path before you. This is in the reverse. When I see it in the reverse, I feel like it's you lifting that blindfold. You no longer allowing yourself to stop you from what you really truly want, and setting yourself on a path. So this could be after this time of trying to give up, you're opening yourself up and being like, you know what, this isn't the end. This isn't the end for love for me. This isn't the, I'm just going to go on and not let it take over. I feel like somebody's been so worried about being, wanting to be in a relationship or wanting to be in a situation. Haven't focused on it a lot, and it just failed. So you maybe were to the point, you know what, I'm going to not think about that anymore. And once you do that, once you release yourself from devoting all your time and your mindset and your heart on something that isn't working out, things will start to flow easier to you, that will come into you, as long as you release that negative energy about not getting what it is that you want at this time. And I feel like that's what this is someone releasing that negative energy that they feel about themselves and what they don't deserve, and just not giving a damn. Like, you know, not so much not giving a damn, but oh God, goodness, down went the cards. but to not let it set a precedence in your life at this time. Because sometimes we can't get things done because our mind and our heart is so saddened and set that we want certain things. Let me get these cards. Yeah, it feels like someone is just releasing that tension and not letting it bother them anymore. I think you're just like, you know what? I'm just going to do what I have to do. I'm going to do my thing, and if love wants me, it's going to come find me. Because it will. It will. If you're meant to be with someone, look at this. 7 of Swords. See, leaving in other decks, 7 of Swords could be about someone taking some things from you. It could be like a thief in the night, but I'm feeling more on some of the decks. There are a couple of swords left behind, and you pick up the other 5 and you're walking away. This could be you like leave that effort behind, whatever it is that keeps failing. Take it as a learning experience, and let that little bit of energy that you put into it go, and take all that rest and carry on. That's what this feels like. It really feels like a positive reading to me. It seems like you are getting to a point in life where you're just like, I am the creator of my happiness. I don't need someone else or something else to make me feel happy, and I can't keep letting this stuff get me down. I'm going to just proceed, and what is meant for me will come to me willingly and freely. That's what it feels like. Picking up what you have, experiences that you have, or and the learning experiences that you've gotten from your situation, and taking it along with you, so that in the future you will know, okay, I've got these signs, this is starting to happen like that, and it seems too familiar for something else. We have the King of Cups and the 4 of Cups in the reverse. This is you taking on, knowing what it is that your heart desires, knowing what it is, and putting more emotion into other things. The problem is that maybe you will use you don't want to use your heart to lead you. That's what I want to say, I guess. You need to make sure that you are being smart about it, using your head about things. And if a relationship, if you've had trouble in the past and you released yourself, like, I'm not going to worry about love right now, and someone is trying to come in here, I feel like don't let your emotions stand in the way. Things that have happened to you in the past. 4 of Cups in the reverse. This is about the possibility of overlooking something or someone that may be nearby that you're just totally not getting, that maybe they've been flirting with you. If it's a relationship issue, maybe someone else has been flirting with you. They may have been doing it all along. Maybe you didn't catch on that was, I've been there. Maybe you didn't catch on to that was what it was. Or that's what it is. Or maybe someone's been hinting around that and you thought they were just joking. You need to come work with me, and they didn't think you were serious because you laughed it off. But in reality, it's just because you thought they were joking. That kind of thing. Okay, we're going to pull a few more cards here. It seems all about beginning to renew yourself and seeing. Oh. I'm going to take all 5 of these. 2 cards had come off the top, 3 came off the bottom and hit the floor. So those are our cards. 2 from the top first. We have the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Once again, this is about, the 5 of Cups is having the means to do or get what you want, but being so focused on the stuff that has went awry or went wrong, that you don't see that you have opportunities standing right before you, possibly, that you're so focused on. That's what I was saying, just being so focused, being so focused on what has happened that was not what you wanted, that you don't see opportunities right before you, or you keep looking ahead and your opportunities are in the other path behind you. And this is the Ten of Wands. This is about carrying burdens, feeling like a weight is on you, possibly, or it also can be you carrying the weight with you, carrying all of the past regrets or whatever, but not letting them, these coming out together like that, not letting them stop you from seeing the new path. I like that. Okay, let's go on to the three that went to the floor. We have the Page of Wands. This is something coming in here like I don't want to always say message, because they are messengers. Pages are messengers or messages that come in here. This is something that you've probably learned about yourself over the course of the past maybe year, things that you've went through in the past, and having to find yourself again afterwards, whatever the situation was, relationships, work, whatever. I feel like this is a aha kind of moment, a clarity that came in that helped you learn and ground yourself again. Nice, Leo. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This again, the Queen of Pentacles may be a grounded kind of energy, where she sets her path, she takes care of everybody else and keeps everybody else stable, as well as herself. That can be very stressful. And that's, again, when you come up with this is stressful. Carrying burdens with you, feeling like you got to make everybody happy. You got to make sure that everybody stays happy and that the money is always right, keeping everybody afloat. This is in the reverse, though. I feel like for some time you felt like you had to do these things, that you're not responsible for everybody else's happiness. It doesn't matter who it is. You can't be responsible for everybody else too. And I feel like this is where this comes in. I think a clarity has come in that you don't have to be that. You don't have to. I feel like for somebody here, you may be constantly bailing out one of your kids, or a sibling possibly, because I feel like with the page here, it's somebody younger than you. You may keep bailing them out of things, not necessarily jail, hopefully not, but it could be like, oh, I overspent and don't have enough for my car insurance, and it's like non-stop though. It's one thing to help somebody when they need it, but you're possibly finding out with this page that this person is relying on you when they don't have to. Well, you know what, I can overspend on this because they'll be there. I'll just ask them for it. I know they got it. And you usually always come through. And I feel like this is you realizing that you cannot be that for everyone, and you have to, when people take, you have to replenish. And this could be about employment. This could be about your job, or a business partner that you may be putting all this time and effort in because you feel like you have to do this, that, and the third. But then you're beginning to notice, this might not even be somebody younger than you. This just could be somebody that is more frivolous and naive and careless, possibly. And you're ending up here with the Sun. That's happiness. I feel like this is all a stretch of realizing your worth, feeling like, you know, going through a tough time when you felt like you couldn't get anything right. Feeling like you couldn't get anything right. I can't say things right. I don't do things right. I wish I was somebody else at this point. And then realizing, you know, I don't have to make everybody happy. I'm responsible to make myself happy. Everybody is responsible for their self. Don't let anybody think that or make you feel like you have to be burdened with their happiness. You have to be there to support them in everything. It ends up take, and there's no giving back of that energy. See what I'm saying? I feel like this is you coming to the realization that you are responsible for your own happiness. Maybe you're unhappy at times because you could have changed things, you could have did things a little bit different, sure. But the past is let go. The Seven of Swords. Dropping down whatever it is, effort you put into something that you've been holding on to, you put it down and you take the rest of your shit and you go. Not saying you have to cut people out of your life. Sometimes you have to. But you just got to put your foot down. And you may think, oh, they'll hate me after, or they won't be happy with me, but who cares? If it makes you happy and gets you to your sunny spot, sometimes you just have to do that. All right. And that could be, like I said, for a job as well, or a business partner. If you're like doing all the work and they keep doing things to hinder the progress, and you're here, sometimes you just have to put your foot down, let them be mad. They will come back around. As far as a job, maybe you need to find something where someone appreciates you better, or maybe you just need to speak up, because sometimes they just take too, jobs. All right, we are going to pull a few message cards before we close. This looks like you having a nice big change around. A big redirecting for yourself and learning some things about yourself and about what you're willing to give at this point for happiness. All right, you have Labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being. Raising your energetic vibration and enlightenment. And you have Earth. Ask the element of Earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. Now, everybody, I always say, and if you've been here before, you know, I will say, everybody is in a different level of whatever is being said here. You may be in a different level of this. It might not have happened yet. So when you're hearing it, you're like, oh, it doesn't sound like me. And then slowly over the next couple weeks, you're going to start feeling it. But you might not. You might remember the reading. You might not. And that goes for all the readings, you know, that you come to see on YouTube. So just know that it may not connect at all, or it may just haven't connected yet. Some of you may be at the end of this where, yes, I did go through that, and I come up out of it, and I know I'm much happier now. Leave a comment, please. I'd like to know who ended up relating to this, or later on, if you remember the read and this, you know, situations you end up going through, come back and leave a comment. I know it's hard to remember, but that's it, Leo. Like, share, subscribe, please. Join my community if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.